Hey friend, were you part of that Zazzle beta that they recently did with adding cover images to your product pages? If you weren't, it's in beta, so I'm sure it'll be added eventually to everybody. But right now, you can kind of see on my screen what I'm talking about. It was the option to upload my own image so that I didn't just have any of these standard ones, even this one with the donut that was kind of nice. But I got to upload my own. And if you have it, you can always check for it. Just click that manager design, and there'll be a thing that says upload cover photo if you have it. Don't worry if you don't have it now. I'm sure you'll have it at some point, but this is what it looks like. But you can kind of see if we look across the bottom that it really does make a product stand out to have that cover image. So if you did, and when you do, you're going to have all these square images, and you're going to be like me going, look at all these square images I have now. What am I going to do? I can't just put them over on Pinterest because Pinterest doesn't love those square images. I mean, I could put them up there, but it's not going to be as effective for me. So what am I going to do? I'm going to load them all up to Canva. You know that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take those square images and I'm going to pull up my Zazzle templates, my Pinterest templates that I've made, and I'm going to start plugging them in. So if you have this set before, have this set already, this is what it looks like. And right now it's actually on sale for 50% off, which we're going to talk about in a minute. But this is the set. So I'm going to just walk you through what I'm going to be doing with all of those square images. And they're individual squares, so it's not really something I necessarily want to use for like collections or groups. So I'm just going to pick one of these. In my case, I'm going to pick this one here. I want to use just one pin and make it easy for myself because as you can see, I have a lot of these. And this is just my Christmas folder. I uploaded a bunch for other for occasions. I have a bunch of those as well. So I have a lot going on. So I'm not going to make it I want to make it easy on myself. So I'm just going to pick this one. So remember that our best practice is, sorry, that was my chair squeaking there. Our best practice is to take what we want here, just to copy this. And we're going to copy it by hitting Control or Command on your keyboard and the letter C. And that will copy it. And then we're going to make a new pin. I'm going to go to Create Design on our homepage, and we're not going to pick the Pinterest size because it's a little bit not quite right. So we're just going to give us a custom size of 1000 pixels by 1500 pixels. And that's really perfect for Pinterest. And it says Pinterest, but trust me, this is better. So click it. And then we're going to hit Control or Command and the letter V as in Victor, and that's going to paste that right in. And now I have this, and I can start dropping in my pictures and just put them in there. And I'm going to duplicate the page, and I'm going to do this one next because it's the same. So, all right. So by the way, I have two of these because I couldn't decide which one to use. I think I ended up using this one for my cover image, but I went ahead and made two squares. So now I can make two pictures. So I'm going to add my title here. I'm going to add my little catchy info and my logo, change my colors of my background. And if you've seen any of my videos before on these products, you know how easy this is to do. I'm just going to pick a color that corresponds nicely. And I'm going to put my title here. I think I'm going to say this year and I'm going to change this, take this off, and I'm going to say this year it's personal because I think that's kind of cool. I'm going to move my logo down at the bottom, and this year and I'm going to duplicate that by coming over here to the right and clicking duplicate. So I'm just going to have that text, and on this line, I'm going to say personal, exclamation point, right? And I'm going to change this font to something that is nice. Now I have a Canva Pro, so I have some of my own fonts that I've uploaded, but you can use a nice script font or just some variety that you want to put in there. I'm going to say personal, and I'm going to make this bigger because I think that's kind of catchy because it's all about personalizing, right? Personalizing. So, and then I'll change my catchy text down here. Oops, come on now. Let's move this to the back. Let's move it back one. There we go. Now it's out of the way. Click to see how easy it is. Personal, let's say customize your own holiday stickers. It's too big, so I'm going to reduce the font a little bit. There it is. And down here, I'm going to put my logo. Grab it from my logos folder. If you don't have a logo, just delete it. You don't have to put that there. But I'm going to put my store name here. And I think I'm going to delete this part here about pointing out the details. You can add it, but for this particular one, the details are way up here. So I think I'm just going to leave this off. It just gives me more space for my picture. And there it is. I have a pin. I'm ready to go. I go down to the other picture that I put, and I can actually use this same pin. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this one down here that I added, and I'm going to duplicate this one. I'm going to go back to my photos, and I'm going to grab that and put it in there. Now I don't have to change anything else. Nothing. The text and everything can be the same. I've just changed the sticker because it's still a sticker. It's still a holiday sticker. It's still about personalizing something, right? So I'm going to duplicate it again, and I have some more stickers. I'm going to change to this blue one. But now I need to change my colors up here because the blue doesn't really match. So I'm going to click up here on this little background, go up to change my colors, and I'm going to go down here to photo colors, and it's picking a nice color for me. So I'm going to say blue. I really like that. So I'm going to leave that one. That's nice too. Now I've got 3 pins. I'm going to duplicate this one. And let's pick, how about these nice, this is a fun one, this nice green. Put it right there. I'm going to change the color up here again to a nice color that goes nice. How about nice bright red? Ooh, that's nice and festive. And all of a sudden, just like that, I've got 4 pins. And that was super quick. And I can just literally keep doing that, make small changes. Let's say I want to do something that's not a card, or not a sticker rather. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate the page anyway. I'm going to grab something, let's say I'm going to grab this card. I can still say the same thing. I can still use the same text if I want. I just have to change this from holiday stickers to holiday cards. And I'm ready to go. I can change this background to something that matches a little bit better, something more rustic. Let's duplicate it again. And let's get this one here. This was a nice ornament exchange. This time, though, it doesn't make sense to say this year it's personal. So this time, I think I'm just going to say, let's see, I think I'll do it here. I'm going to say party on. And I'm going to delete this top row altogether. And I make this nice and big. And this, let's see, customize. I'm going to make this in 2 lines. Take up some more space. There you go. Now I have 6. And when I'm ready to download these, I'm going to go up here to download. I'm going to click the download button. I'm going to select, if you have the free version, you can do a PNG or a JPEG. I usually just do a PNG. And I'm going to download all of them. If I just want individual ones, I can check the ones I want, but I'm going to go ahead and download all of them. I'm going to download into a zip folder. I'm going to unzip them, load them up into Tailwind, or however you happen to be pinning all of your stuff, and start pinning those things and using these square images that I made so that I could have cute covers on my products. I'm going to reuse these, and I'm going to get better traction on Pinterest, and I'm going to have a lot more referral income and a lot more sales just because of all of that. All right, so what I wanted to tell you was they're on sale. If you don't have them right now, they are on sale right now for 50% off. So I will put a link with this video so you can see it. But here's the thing, because you're watching this video, I am going to give you one of these pins for free. So I've taken this pin. I'm going to make this pin look like the one I did. I'm going to move that title down there, put this up here a little bit, my catchy text there. And I'm going to take this off so you can see, nice big picture. And I'm going to give you this one for free. So you can go ahead and use this on your pins, and if you want a more variety to see all of the different ones that we have, here's some ones I was working on. See all the different ones we have. Definitely pop over to our Etsy shop, check them out. You can see all the different ones there. Get yourself some. Keep clicking on that. As you can see, I've been working on this one. Make all your pins pop, make them stand out. These are super easy to use. Let me know if you have any questions.